you. But now Mr. Penguin, cause he's Benny, and don't tell Mr. Penguin, but he's actually a dummy. Okay, first we have First we have Dr. Scum. He first appeared in Dogman, the first book, and he had a very major role in chapter 2. As you can see, he hadn't the Yvonne Mayer been the Robo Chief. Anyway, speaking about the Yvonne Mayer was also a forgotten character in the first Dogman book. We last saw her in a play. I'm just searching for the scene when we last saw her. When we last saw her when Dogman didn't know how to play a speech, but he showed a video of the Yvonne Mayer making an Yvonne plan, and then she was arrested, and then she was going to Mayor Jane, and we last saw her in Mayor Jane. Then when the latest mayor came, and also in Dogman, the first book, P.D.'s butler was one forgotten character, and Dr. Scum did return in For Whom the Bell Tolls, but we just put him in the nest. Then next up we have Finney. When he used to be a cheesesteak mascot, but then he got destroyed in the first book, and the weenies got destroyed in the first book too. But in the Dogman and Cat Kid, the Robo weenies came, but not the action ones. And Finney was forgotten when he got bursted in a. Wait, searching for a scene. And then the living spray got too hot, and then Finney was destroyed in page 207. And the weenies. We might know that the weenies were the once worst characters. When the weenies actually first appeared, when P put the living spray on the weenies. After that, I'm just gonna show you the scene where the weenies got eaten up by the dogs. And then in start of page 209, the dogs were starting to eat the weenies. And here the dogs already started to get eaten. And one forgotten character also in Dogman, the first book, is P.D.'s butler. So I know how he got fired. Everyone knows that he got fired because he went on a date with a trash bag. And then after he went on a date with the trash bag, P.D. just chased him out the house. Maybe that's when he actually got fired. Okay, next up we have in Dogman A Tale of Two Kitties. When in Dogman A Tale of Two Kitties, Flippy was forgotten. Have you know Flippy was forgotten? But when Flippy returned in Dogman Fetch 22, but that is still a long time, so we put him in the nest. And the Beastie Bindings were forgotten in Dogman A Tale of Two Kitties, and they never ever returned. Okay, now let's get to Dogman Lord of the Fleas. So the first person to ever get out of the nest was, when you heard it, P.D.'s robot. But P.D.'s robot was first orange. And then Piggy zapped his robot and made a news canna. And speaking of this, Antoine Dogman gnawed out the fleas. The giant robot Brontosaurus was forgotten. The robot Piggy and his pants forgotten. And next up we have Dogman Brown of the Wyond. So in Dogman Brown of the Wyond, Yone Caprice was forgotten. That's when she last appeared. In the scenes of the Dogman movie. She was supposed to play Sarah Hatoff, and we never saw her again. But I hope she comes back in the future. And that's for Yone Caprice. When next up we have Dogman Fetch 22. When this is where the Flippy returned. As you can see, Flippy's in the book cover. Flippy used to be even bionic fish, but now he's a good bionic fish. When in Dogman Fetch 22, the Fair Fairy was on. So the first forgotten character was the Fair Fairy. As you can see, she just got fired. The Fair Fairy got fired. Wait, I'm just searching for this. The Fair Fairy got forgotten just in this book as she went to old Lady Jayon, and that's the last for the Fair Fairy. When in Dogman Fetch 22, Barky McTreeface was also a forgotten character. This is Barky McTreeface. When after Barky McTreeface was forgotten, then we never saw him again, of course. And for a bonus round, in Dogman Grime and Punishment, the Crud was a forgotten character, and Snug was a forgotten character, and also Munchie the Nunchbag. And in Dogman Mothering Heights, we don't have I don't have the cover. So when in Dogman Mothering Heights, the Sippy Cups were forgotten, and Mechamoni was forgotten. When beyond knew this cause these two characters never appeared in Dogman 20,000 Fates Under the Sea. Anyways, that's enough. Bye.